alive, he's already working it out, but in his own time. And being grateful, I kind of set my own environment. I have to establish a positive environment, even if I have to force that upon myself. I create energy by being around positive people. I don't do drama, and I don't allow anyone to bring down my francois. I don't want anybody to bring down my spirit, because I don't want to be pulled in any negativity, because that pulls you down, and that also will ruin your creativity. As far as resources, once again, I lean on my faith, and that is all the resource I need. I know now that in my longevity of still being alive and able to work and do a lot of public speaking around the world, actually, I know that it is a gift from God. He's not ready. He has something for me to do. So I lean on the resources that I don't give up. I don't have self-pity. And my resources simply comes from within me, knowing that I'm an heir. You know, all of you, you're all royalty. You are heirs to the kingdom of heaven. So you got to walk and talk and present yourself with pride and dignity and with respect, because you're God's creation. My resources comes from within my deeper faith.
All right. All right.
I don't want to speak in that light, but I just want to comment in light of my brother, my son over there. I didn't get your name, but I mean, I can't even express as I fully want to how God has used you, sent you here today in light of your past, your experiences, and your present. And you have preached, and you have given us a sermon, you've given us enlightenment, and you have summarized so much of come around. Everybody need to stand up and just be thankful, because in having come around has been here, and we have been so blessed, so enriched, so comforted, so helped. We've been taught so much, and you just in your expression and in your testimony, you summarized it, you reviewed it to us. Some of us in here, we'll never express what you said, how it affected us today. And I've come to that conclusion more and more, that God is the source for all of us. And as Dr. Frazier said, what's within us is in us, and you stated it, we have to identify with it and bring it out. And He has gifted, talented, and skilled all of us. So we do have creativity, and we are resourceful. We are resources, and so we don't need to be selfish with that resourcefulness. Right. We need to put it out, give it out, and share it with one another. And there are times when we are so down and out, but if we just take the time, sometimes we don't even have to tell the people, we listen to what they're saying. Absolutely. And we like get physical, emotional, spiritual medicine that we need at the time, and we all have needs. So thank you, my brother.
Absolutely.
It will take so much time, but I'm just thank you.
Thank you, Ma Bessie, and thank you, Darren. That was very helpful. That's something within, he said, was faith, and we can think of other things that's within that lifts us up when we seem to be falling down. Let's open this floor up and hear about the creativity of each one of you. Yeah, look around, and each one of us have had different experiences as far as life is concerned, but yet we're still here. That means that something has happened along the way, and that's something that's happened along the way, Brother JB.
Well, actually, I raised my hand because when we were starting, Melanie was talking about, she was really excited about sharing something that was creative, and I was wondering, did she still want to share that?
Oh, yes. I have these dolls, what my friend over there gave me today.
Mr. Kai.
What's your friend name?
Kai.
Cat. And I really wasn't expecting it. And it uplifted me a lot because I like dolls. And he dressed them for me.
Oh, that's a fairy.
out of his own creation,
That's right, that's right.
the dog.
Wow.
And so it really made me feel happy.
That is
That's
And,
really
Very talented. Wow.
yeah,
Oh, he took flowers and made dresses out of it.
they
He
did
got
this,
so much talent out of him.
Yes.
That is creativity.
and he did
And
this
resourceful.
himself. And
Wow.
so what he instilled in me today is to go home and clean my room up. Clean my room up in place and get my room in order and put my doors up. And thank you.
And this one here, he made to take a shower, she had a shower cap.
Awesome. Now that is that creativity. What is your name, sir?
God.
Okay. When you do this work, what is this that you feel on the inside of you as you begin to bring this to reality? Is there something on the inside of you that you're feeling that create that moment in time to see this final product?
While he's thinking, think on it. While you're thinking, and be thinking. I just want to say this, and it's not to pat myself on the back, but Larry and I, we like to shop at Goodwill.
Okay.
So we went to Goodwill, and we just happened to see this bag of dolls. And it was a whole bag with something like 6 dolls in it, and it was only like $3. And I just got it. I thought to get it, because I know Kai does art, and he had even mentioned that if I see any dolls, let him know. So we talk about resourcefulness now.
Yes, that's right.
So I got it, and he had no idea. So I brought it, and then from doing that, he did that. What he did, so it blessed her. I feel blessed that I was able to get something.
Absolutely.
He feels good because he's doing what he does.
Absolutely.
Now go ahead. You have time to think.
I don't know. I just feel like with my artwork and stuff, to make the world better than what it is. Oh, I mean, I want it to be better than what it is, so I just do my artwork.
Absolutely. That
That
is
makes me feel good.
wonderful. Appreciate you sharing that. Dr. Ma Bessie?
The other thing about it, and I know we can relate to it, so often something has to happen to bring out the creativity in us.
Right.
And you can take people with things and say some people have some things, it means nothing to them, they're ready to throw it out. Then the next person see it, and they can come up with something and make thousands of dollars or invent something totally, come out. And I want everybody in here to pray for me. Now, mine was in the military, we traveled a lot and whatever, honestly. I mean, I need to just put my head down like this. I got so many things and stuff. And I keep saying, okay, you got to give it away, you got to give it away, you got to put it somewhere. I'm working on it, but I'm just not doing it fast enough for myself. I just get disgusted with me each week because I say, okay, you're going to do it, you're going to do it. Then I look around, it's like, oh my goodness, you still got everything everywhere. And don't forget, I will have the books for Unity. I just haven't brought them over here, but I'm getting them together for you.
Okay, yes. Brother Jay.
I like to look at myself as being very creative. I like to work in the yard, do different things. And it seems like for the last few years, my yard has somewhat looked different each year. There's always something a little different about it. And I don't plan it. It's just, I go out there and then I go. My creativity is like it happens as it goes. But what I want to say is that, and listening to Mama Betsy, that's what made me want to talk, is that sometimes in being creative, we have to look at our purpose. Purpose is one of the things we have in the year, in the months of themes. And we have to reevaluate what we're doing. Does it have purpose?
That's right.
Like the artwork or what I do in the yard. It makes me feel good when neighbors come by and they want to walk through and look at what I've done in the yard. It makes me feel good and it encourages them. So I think anything we do, whether it's creatively or what, the whole purpose is to make the world a better place.
That's right.
And I would hate to think what would happen if we stopped being creative or doing good things in this earth. If all the good stuff was gone, what would this world be like?
That's right.
I mean, we just watch the news now and see how crazy it is. But if we that do good were all gone, you know, and so it's good to be creative in the sense that things don't. I want to look at it this thing. Things
Yes.
don't always go our way. So that's
Absolutely.
why we have to be creative. Sometimes what we normally would use, or our car, or our relationship, it's not where it needs to be. So we have to be creative to make it better. You know, if I'm in a relationship and it's kind of getting stale, then maybe I need to bring some flowers home, you know, or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's how I'm constantly looking at that. You know, it's like the furniture in my room or my home. If after a while it's getting dull, I might need to switch it around. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's not always going to be hunky-dory or sweet. So the creativity is the part that helps make it better.
I want to respond to the flower part that you mentioned in the relationship, which is very good. How many of you have been able to look inside of yourself in relationships, and when you found that it may not be going exactly where you want it to be, and inside of yourself there was something, it was not a tangible flower, but it was something inside of yourself that was brought out, and it caused the relationship to just come so
You better
close.
say that. That sounds like something I want.
That's why I keep focusing
I hear you.
on this thing that's on the inside of us, that someday we can wake up and we say, wow, this thing, we can bring it out, and another way we can do it, in a different way. I'm not suggesting anything.
Just it's
But-
Rocking over there.
But it makes things better. And it brings a smile on the individuals that are a part of that type of experience. And sometimes out of nowhere, you reach within yourself and you find that there it is. And you can bring it out. Just a thought. You look like you have something to say on that.
So, resourcefulness and creativity, I learned that as a child, a very young child actually. My grandmother was sighted, hearing impaired, and it was so amazing to me as, 6 or 7 years old, to watch her in her environment and how creative and resourceful she was because of her limited sight and limited hearing. And she was so in tune with the sounds that
Yes.
were going on in her home and the vibrations, and she would know instantly exactly what was going on. She could, she would know if a book fell off a shelf.
Yeah.
It was like, golly, grandma, like, where did you come from? And that was so amazing to me, And my mother, my God, she's this remarkable lady, and she had these visions, and she would be like, I think I'm gonna go with peach this year, and she would go through the entire house, and she'd have a peach theme, but every room would have a theme. It'd have rhyme, it had reason, it was symmetrical, it was random, but it was so succinct. She had these visions. She never would write it on paper or any of that, but when she was done, you knew she was done. And I learned that from her, but I'm very fortunate that God gave me my own level of creativity as well. And so what I learned from both of them, God added a little more to it. And then with knowledge and seeking constantly, striving to do more and be better than the examples that I had, that's where my creativity, I feel like, it comes from, because it's a form of homage to them but then it's also about me working on my image. What that means to me, what that looks like to me. And, you know, as far as making the world a better place, if I'm walking in my destiny, that means the world is a better place.
Absolutely. Well, let me share this with you before. I know there's some other responses, but I have written here about modeling life for others. And what I heard from your theme and from the spirit in which you express that is that there is something deep down within, first of all, that you connected to your mom and your grandmom, but you feel this within yourself. And then as you express yourself, you serve as this model that individuals can connect with, and there was energy that flowed from what you were saying, and as a result of that, it served as a demonstration of something that individuals can attach on to, which is that creativity. I don't know what your background is. I do know that it came across very well on today, and I applaud you for sharing that. Anyone else? Please share. We need your yes, Tim.
One of when I'm at my most creative moments
Okay.
is when I start, like many of y'all come over to the party style at my house. And I always try in my head, I always have like a basic, normal party foods or something that everybody traditionally expects. But I always try to find what my roommate called my over-the-top moment. I mean, I come up with stuff that they be like, you ain't gonna do that. I say, yeah, it shouldn't be done.
Absolutely.
Like the Super Bowl party I did this year, everybody looking at me like I said, I'm gonna do some Coca-Cola wings. And like, Coca-Cola wings? What's that? I said, don't worry, y'all gonna eat them. It was the first thing that disappeared.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, I always try to find something different, something unique, and it always come off perfect. Not always, yeah, always. I'm constantly searching for different things for different reasons. You know, I'm on the internet, I'm watching television or whatever, and I see something, and I say, yep, that's the one for the next event.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, that's awesome.
Yeah, but in terms of my own true creative moment, I want to speak about once when I was in the hospital, and my T cells were 1, and I was also diagnosed nucleotic, which means there were no other white cells in my body. And the doctors had 2 medications that you had that work on the nucleotids. If the first one didn't work and the second one didn't work, there was no hope whatsoever. The first one failed. And I'm sitting around, start humming a song to myself. Come by here, Lord. And I just started humming that song. And I stayed on that song. And the more I hummed that song, nurses came in. Mr. Smith, we see some activity. It seems like it's working. Yeah, kept humming that song. And finally, it set in. And let's see, I had 1 T cell still, but the other white cells kept going up. And here I am, 567 T cells later, 9 years later, and I'm just saying that was my creative moment of dealing with my situation. And I've been HIV positive since 1988, and I've been up and down on a lot of roller coasters, and I've learned a lot from it. And that's my creative story.
Very creative story.
Say that.
It's very good. And in the summary of your story is, give me this mountain, whatever it is. And give me this mountain shall be mine. I'll climb this mountain, whatever it takes in order to do to get me from wherever I was to where I want to be. Get me from 1 to 800 or so is a story that you shared. And it's obviously a great journey. We appreciate you sharing your creativity. Is there one last sharing that one would like to make before we turn it back over to Roderick? Anyone else? If not, this has been one great session of opening up and sharing, and it's really all on the inside of you. You don't have to look any further than within yourself to find whatever it is that is the solution to what you are looking for. It's on the inside of you. When I hear Fareed say something about South Africa and being at this special place of whatever, it takes creativity to envision yourself and to imagine yourself at that particular moment in time. By the way, it takes imagination to even the thought of leaving the USA and going a step or two on the outside to another border. But just to think of that, it really takes something. So I really appreciate each time I have the opportunity. Yes, could you share?
I talked to a few today. Right now, my mom is very ill. My mom has been in a nursing home, and she's coming home on Saturday. So we're trying to figure out who's going to be there to take care of her. Because we don't want her to be in a nursing home.
Right.
So, and it's a lot of illness within my siblings and stuff like that. So
Right.
I have to be creative a way
That's
that
right.
nobody really wants. Like my sister, I older sister called me this morning and said, "Well, you should think about moving back home. Why?" She said, "Because well, we're going to make sure mommy's all right." But and my mom's saying, "Well, when mommy was well, and you live 3 blocks over, you wouldn't go see her." So I'm thinking, well, I have a life here. I'm going on in here, but I have to find a way that I have to go home to take care of my mom. Because right now there's no, my siblings are there, but they're not there. They said they're going to do, they're really not going to do because they have their own health issues that they're dealing with like that. So for me right now, I have to just be creative, figure out how I'm just going to uproot if they're bringing it for so many years. I've not lived home in 27 years. So it's just figuring out how it's going to work for me because I feel that a lot of responsibilities are going to fall on me that I'm going to have to be creative and find a way to take care of my mom and take care of myself.
Let me speak to you, and then we're going to turn it over. You shared my life from last year, what you just shared. Every detail of it, back and forward, down the road, trying to handle things for mom. And the creativity part, which came, well, do I have to relocate, or can I stay here and do some things? And somehow the answer came that I could stay here, coordinate it, and make it happen, and keep mom smiling. And mom is not in a nursing home or anything of that sort. She's at a home, and she has all the help that she needs. By the way, the help didn't always come from the family nucleus. I was able to, through creativity, to work with organizing different type of structures and programs that she has all of the help that basically she needs. Now, in terms of coordinating her doctor's appointments and getting to doctor's appointments and things of that sort, I coordinate that from this end. All of her appointments of everybody who comes to see her, they can't even come in her house. That's a way that you can do it without, if you get the structures.
It's funny that you said it because my sister said, well, you always doing things from Georgia, and you live in Georgia, or we live in Pennsylvania.
Absolutely.
And I'm telling her, well, if she's coming home on Saturday,
Right.
we need to find out a place where they rent the chairlift So she, my mom lives in a three-story house.
Absolutely,
So she get up and down the steps. It's
absolutely.
like, well, we're not gonna worry about that. No, we have to worry about that now.
Take
We
care of
can't worry about it on Friday evening when she's coming home on Saturday morning. How you get up and down the steps? And it's just like, right now, it's a lot, I feel like it's a lot on me.
Yes,
I'm the youngest of 18 kids. And my siblings live within the area where my mom lives at.
right,
And some of them have a relationship with her, some of my sisters do, some of them don't.
right.
So for me, where I'm at the point right now, that I'm just gonna have to stop what I'm doing to make sure she's all right. Because I know my siblings. I know my siblings. My mom is very complacent, and she's very, well, she's set in her ways.
Yes,
She's not gonna let a lot of people come into her home to do certain things. She's just not gonna do it. Because, for example, with my mom, she had pneumonia for 2 weeks before she went and got sick and went to the hospital. But the night that they called her paramedics, they had to call me to make her go on the ambulance to go to the hospital.
yes,
And I'm like, I said, Mom, what you got to do? I need for you to get on the stretcher and go over to the emergency and see what's going on with her.
absolutely.
Then once you got there Saturday morning, I said, oh, I'm so glad I listened to you because I have pneumonia.
Right,
But my other siblings are there, but they knew that she was sick. But no one would take her to the doctor. But I would call my friends back home, but she wouldn't want to go. So it's just I just think of a lot of creative ways to get her to do something because my mom is very stubborn.
absolutely.
We are just alike. And she's very set in her ways. Her thought, I mean, she's just set, and she's not, if you tell her to do something, she's not going to do it. She's going to do it in her own way.
No way.
And I'm so much like her that we're so much alike that we can communicate much better. But it's just that, how do you go about? I mean, because right now, I really don't want to leave Georgia. I mean, I'm doing things here that I've been trying to do for a long time. My life is really trying to revive and good things happening for me. So now I have to put myself on hold. Everything I work for now, what I do.
Absolutely, and there are some individuals.
But I need to take care of my mom.
Yeah, by the way, there is always at least one in the family who is like you, who can get things done.
Right,
You know,
I do it from a
get things
distance,
done.
yeah.
And sometimes from a distance.
Right.
But you get things done, and mom is much happier, so look forward to talking with you more about that.
Mhm.
Darren, and then we're gonna close.
I'll share this with you. I just lost my mom, and I was in the same situation you are. There's 5 siblings. My only advice to you is, don't stress. Don't trip. Don't let it overwhelm you. Tell yourself this, because now I'm in my darkest moment. My mom was not only my mom, she was my best friend. I was a mama's boy. I had to take care of everything. My mom died holding my hands, no life insurance. I had to dug into my resourcefulness, which was my church, Brother Leroy spoke, and people that I know that can help me get my mother buried. But keep this in mind, you only have one mother. And when mother's gone, you will feel it, believe me. Every Mother's Day, there'll be a first where you wish you could pick up the phone and hear her voice. You'll be at your darkest moment. It's nothing like losing a mom. Don't trip. Give it to God and let Him direct your whole path. You understand what I mean? Leroy's going through that. His mother's in Tennessee. There's a way that you can coordinate everything and still live in Georgia and have everything in place with your mom in Pennsylvania. Don't worry about it.
Yes, and then we're gonna close after my dear sister.
Yeah, well, I want to thank you for that because I was in a situation like that with my father, and I was about 30, 34 or something, and I didn't know how to handle that. And I broke one of the main commandments. I didn't honor my father, and I walked out on his deathbed, and which I got over it, but that's one commandment is honor thy father and thy mother. So you doing the right thing.
Doing it right. Thank you, thanks to all of you. This has always been a wonderful time coming to common ground. I'm leaving at a place where I'm better a better point than I was when I walked in. Roderick, we thank you. And you lead us to the next point.
Lead you.
What?
Whatever.
Lead people.
You might not want to follow.
Just telling you.
What is the next step?
Lunch ready?
Yeah.
You said it? Okay, so you stand. Father God, we thank you for this day that you have allowed us to experience. We thank you, O God, for all of the sharing that has taken place. We thank you for what we have received from you and what we have received from each other through you. We ask that thou would bless this day and each day as we move forward. Bless this food that we are about to receive, that it would nourish our bodies. In your Son, Jesus' name. Pray. Amen. Okay, everybody, what Mama Bessie requested this. If everybody could come to the center here, she wants to get a group picture. Okay. All right, so everybody come. Maybe she's going to give us some James Stewart for their posture. Everybody come. And what we can do is kind of spread out. Spread out, maybe make about 3 or 4 deep. Oh, this way. Yeah. There you go. You know how they say the tall in the back, the short in the front. Jeremy, you're in the middle, so you got it.
One row, sit down.
Larry, you sit down too.
For real,
She is, but.
All tall folks in the back, y'all know how tall you are. Come on, baby. Tall people in the back. Back row is tall. Come on now, give it up.
Let's get in front. Get in front. That's it.
You ever take this, right?
You know you short, baby. Come on here.
Come on.
Let's get it.
Come on, let Alvin sit down. Come on,
Anybody else?
Mom, I get that. You just have a seat. Alvin, come on, sit down. Okay, now, this is what we're
Why
going
don't you
to
sit
do.
on the chair so you can get up high?
Yeah, no, this is what we're going to do. Come on, Kai. What we're going to do is this front row, without really hurting yourself, I want you to just slightly squat down just a little bit. Okay, well, Melanie, why don't you stand on the chair? If you feel
I got it.
They said let me move the fire, child coming out.
Marie, you cut the camera off, close the flap.
Do it. Close the
Just
flap. I
close
don't
the
know how to do all that.
Just push the flap closed, Marie.
What?
That flap that's sticking out, just push it closed. Right there, yeah.